Hello, this is Joshua, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee. I'm out here for a quick activation with a new radio, on loan actually. A buddy of mine needed the board replaced. He's got the original FX-4CR. So I don't know what the modifications were that required a new board, but anyway, he's got the new one and needed it replaced, so I made a quick swap out for him. And he said, hey, take the opportunity to make a cover for it. So we've got a cover for it now, and then take it out for an activation, he said. So of course, I've got to get it out here to activate. I had something else in mind as far as location and park today, but there was a reason for which I needed to be over in this direction. So we're back at my pretty much standard Fort Yargo State Park. I didn't bring the long tripod today. So we'll do just a close-up, I suppose, of the unpacking here. I'm going to throw a 20-meter half wave and a long wire antenna, and I'm going to use a 10-foot coax as well as a 49-to-1. So that's the idea there. And I think I'm going to operate on 20 meters. So this is my trusty TX500 kit, which I know has everything in it that I need, which will be the end-fit half wave. And I think I'm going to run this battery, which is a 3.5 amp hour. I make these occasionally. It's hard to get a hold of these out of my shop because I don't make very many of them. They're just very time consuming. And I'm probably going to run a little bit of CW later. Let's see. So the radio has a speaker on it. The speaker mic is in the box. So I think I just need that. And then I also brought a throw line with a 10-ounce weight. I've got a throw line in here, and then normally I have a weight in here. I opted to go for the separate one today, but I think that's everything I need out of here. I'm going to pull the CMC choke out just in case. Probably not going to need that. But yeah, so a LiPo battery, which I imagine this thing probably will run a bit more juice on a LiPo 4 with a slightly higher voltage. But we're going to run it on this and see how it does. I've got my throw line kit, antenna, coax, and then choke in case I need it. And then I just have a little towelette thing to throw down on top of this concrete table. So I think that's everything I need out of here. Let's get that packed back up out of the way. That should be everything I need out of here. This backpack is also new to me. I really didn't need it, but I wanted to try the GoRuck M23. This is a 21-liter top load backpack. So it's got a pocket here. It's got a pocket on the front side. It's got a side pocket, and then it also has an access to the main compartment here, which is pretty handy as well. And then it has what they call a bomb-proof laptop compartment on the back side. Not literally, but it is pretty heavy duty, so it's got a nice compartment on the back for the laptop as well. I'm very happy with the configuration. This is the Dyneema. It's a little bit more expensive, but I have a couple other Dyneema backpacks from GoRuck that I really enjoy. And so I opted for the Dyneema version of this. They had it on sale. Actually a pretty ridiculous sale that I think was a mistake. They were selling this thing for under $100, which is less than I think a third of the MSRP on it. And then they took it back up to I think $198. Anyways, a really cool backpack. The Dyneema is not for everybody, but the Dyneema is actually really, it's really tough stuff. It's a little bit crinkly sounding, but anyways. So yeah, that's the GoRuck M23. Really like it so far. Had it about a week, so haven't had a chance to really work out of it and carry it a lot, but so far I like it. All right, enough about the backpack. I don't know. We've got the sun in the background, which probably means you're not gonna be able to see this real well. That's okay. What I'm going to do though is I've got this tree right here, a nice little pine, not little. So I think I'm not going to hit this low one, although it's probably a little too short. I'm actually going to go up between that and hit that next branch up there, kind of in the middle. So I don't know how well that's going to work. We're going to shoot for it and see what happens. Arborist throw line, Weaver, 10 ounce. This is a made in USA Weaver Arborist throw line bag. And then this is Arborist throw line from Atwood Rope Manufacturer. And I'm pretty good at not getting this to stay on the end. So I'm gonna try and pay attention here and make sure I tie it correctly. I like to go 2 loops around, or 2 times around the loop, and then just a simple knot, which is probably why it pulls out, but what I like about this though is I pull on that tag line and it comes right off. What I need to do though is I don't want to throw it that direction because you're going to overshoot and I don't want to go into the water. And I can't go on the backside and shoot back across, so I'm probably just going to pull the whole line through. So I'm going to probably come over here a little bit and shoot up. That way, depending on how far it goes, it doesn't end up in the water. I could potentially throw from the backside, but I'm probably not going to be able to get where I need to go. So I'm just going to shoot for that limb. We'll see what happens. I could probably go a little higher with the 10 ounce, but let's not get crazy. Okay, I'm probably going to cut some of this out because I don't have the long tripod, as I mentioned. Not to mention I look kind of ridiculous when I throw these lines up there. So I'm going to let the camera roll, but I'm probably going to trim this back. Just laying out my cord here. There's quite a bit of foliage on the ground, which tends to catch the throw line, but that's all right. I don't think will cause too much trouble. Should at least set up with a better view. All right, let's give this thing a whirl. Actually, I might hit that next branch up a little bit higher. Yeah, we'll see. It's right above it, so we'll see how high we can get it to go. Nope. Turns out that was a really bad throw. It's like I'm out of practice or something. But honestly, I've been really busy with work, with family stuff, with orders to some extent, which is not a huge deal, but I just haven't had a whole lot of time to get out here lately and play radio. So this is actually the middle of the week. I took the day off. We've got some family in town, but they're off doing something else at the moment. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go play radio instead of sitting at home. I have a couple of projects at the house waiting for me, but none of them have to be done right away. Radio-related projects, actually. All right, let's give this another whirl. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Let's not exactly where I intended to go, but it will do just fine. All right, I'm gonna pull this back. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the whole thing out. We'll end up putting the cordage in the opposite direction. I always forget, but I think this is 100. Is it 100? 100 meters? Maybe 50 meters. It's pretty long. Usually I'll cut these in half, and that works just fine for doing anything 20 meters. This is a full length. You know, it may actually be 200 feet. I don't remember what it is. I've actually got it tied to the loop inside the bag, which you're supposed to do so you don't accidentally pull your cord all the way through and out of your bag and lose the end. In this case, I need to untie it though. All right, enough of this nonsense. All right, so on the end of this, I'm going to take that hook off there. I'm just going to do once through, simple knot. And that's that. So I'll take that wire off. The way I have this antenna set up is 2 lengths for 20 meters. And they're close enough. You should have a slight difference in your 20 meter and then your additional 20 meter half wave to add on to get to 40. But in this case, SWR is so close, I don't worry about it. One of them is going to be a little bit better on 20 meters than the other. They're not exactly the same length. But again, I don't worry too much about it. I probably should just label them and be done with it, but that's all right. Okay, so then on the back side of this, just a simple S-hook connected to the banana plug, 49-to-1 inside of there, and then coax. So I'm just gonna lay that out. And just step on that real quick. So I don't go anywhere, and pull my antenna up. Just looking at the line to make sure there's not any major kinks in it. Should fall out, but as much as I love Poly Stealth, it does have a little bit of a memory. But man, the stuff is very strong. Okay, there we have it. Okay. So my 49-to-1 is roughly, it's probably about 9 feet off the ground, which leaves me a little bit extra coax to come back to the radio. So that works out well. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this cord back away while I'm messing with this so I don't have to mess with it later. Actually, that might, yeah, that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And this is what happens when you have too long of a throw line, much longer than necessary. I may cut this out too. Some of the other throw lines out there are a bit thicker, and the thicker stuff doesn't tend to bunch up like this as much. I've never had really any trouble beyond what you're seeing right now, but the thinner throw lines they do tend to tangle just a bit more. So if that's something you're concerned about and you don't mind the extra bulk, then maybe go with one of the thicker nylon braid. They work just as well, with, I would say, slightly less potential to knot up like that. Okay. And I just figure 8 a little bit of this, throw it in. Figure 8, throw it in. Again, I'm just doing this so I don't have to do so much later, since I pulled the entire line out. You would normally go away from where you're operating and throw it back towards you, so that you only have as much pulled out as necessary to pull your line back up, but I went from the back side, so I had to pull it all the way through. Or I went from the front side, so I had to pull all of it through. But again, that's just because the water was on the other side and the tree branches weren't clear to be able to throw it where I wanted. Okay, and I still need some of this line when I pull my antenna back down, so I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay. Let's get to the more fun part here, the actual radio work. Okay, let's see what we can see here. So this is the case that the FX-4CR comes in. I don't know, I assume it has latches normally. When my buddy sent me this, it didn't have the latches on it, so I don't know if that means they broke or if they're detachable, or I'm not really sure what that means, but this one doesn't have latches on it. It's not a high quality case, so I would probably, if I were to keep it in a case like this, which I don't really keep any of my radios in a hard case like this, except for my KH1, but that's kind of a different story. That's actually in here. It's probably that hard item right there. So I'm not a big fan of big cases like this anyway, but I mean, it comes with it, so that's pretty nice. I don't know if the power cable comes with it or not. This is kind of a thick one. This is probably at least 12 gauge. Yeah, it's 12 gauge. XT60. So I've got to think about these. There's 30, pretty small, 60, which is this size, and then XT90, which is pretty big. It comes with the speaker mic, which I'm actually going to use today. And then the radio itself, and I believe it came with the USB cable, which I don't have in here. That's still at home. I didn't need that today, so I didn't pack it back up when I was getting ready. But anyways, so we've got a cover here just like we do in all the other ones. This particular FX-4CR doesn't have the raised side rails, and so this cover actually sits over top of that lip on the side, and so this gives it good positive location, and then the same magnets that help hold it in place. For the FX-4CR with the raised rails, I'm going to have a different version of this cover that will sit in between the rails, and then it'll just have a lip on the front and back to catch, again, the front and back. So it'll be a little bit different. So I'm going to have 2 options for this cover. So if you need one of these covers, you want to get one out of the shop, please pay attention to the listing. I will have a drop-down option in there. So I think this will probably be the default option. But if you have raised rails, you need to make sure you make that selection for the cover. Okay, that's enough of that. You've got the antenna connection port here. You've got your microphone, an external speaker. So there's a little bit more power coming out of that for a speaker. And then headphones, so a little power there. And then I think when you plug in the external speaker, it disconnects the speaker that's in the face of this radio, which is what I'm going to use today. And then there's actually a menu option, I think. the default menu option. When you hit that button, it toggles external or headphone speaker. And then on this side, you've got the power connection. You've got the tip ring sleeve USB connector, 3.5 millimeter, for programming. And I presume cat control as well. I used it to upgrade the firmware on the new board after I replaced it. And then you've got a port for the CW key and the push to talk out, PPT talk. So I suppose that's for keying an amplifier. I guess I did not know it had that port. So I presume that's what it's for. I guess I'm not certain about that. But get the XT60 plugged in, and then this is an aftermarket option that was installed by my buddy, the guy who owns this radio. And let's hope this battery is charged. I do happen to have another one in my carry bag in case I need it. Powered up, version 1.7, which should be the latest. As of the recording of this video, no antenna connected, so there's no audio noise yet. Let's see, 12 volts, yep, so 12.3 volts. This radio is, or this battery is good to go. I'm not going to run it with the choke because I don't think that I need it. I want that actually to go out that direction. I've got a line here if I need it. There's your audio. AF is here. Straight up and down control. Tune is here. Somebody actually just asked me about this radio the other day. One of the things they mentioned was they'd like to see a bigger knob on the tune button. This is actually like a indexing knob, so it's not, you know, like 100 step, 150 step. It's actually, you know, discrete steps as you go around. So a fairly small count. I don't know that I would want a bigger knob on this, but I could be convinced otherwise. So if you're one of those people who has this radio and you think you'd want a bigger knob on it, shoot me a note. I can certainly do a larger knob for this radio and then adapt the cover to accommodate. So I believe I'm going to work 10 meters. I don't know that I've ever called CQ single sideband on 10 meters. So this will be a new one for me. I think that's my plan though. Let me move my towel here a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do though, and I got to get my log set up still, so let's get this thing down a little bit lower. Probably can't see the face of the radio, but that's not exactly what I was going for here. All right, so to change bands, I think I have to hit F as in frequency, and then use this knob, 10 meter, F again. Yeah, okay. That's really quiet though. It's in CW. There we go. I did bring a key, so I do think I'm going to run CW. We're going to do single sideband first, just for the heck of it, because I haven't really run single sideband in quite a while. I've got a N0 SA SP4, I think it is. Used, bought it secondhand. Really like Larry's keys. Let's see, the key goes here. We'll go back to CW. I just want to see what SWR is. Yeah, 1.9. I think we'll run it that way. I'm going to check power and take that down to half. I'm just going to run it. I think this radio will be okay with that. If not, I'm going to be in trouble. I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a... Oh, because it's in CW. There we go. Yeah, okay. All right. Let me get my log set up here. don't get on 10 meters often enough to be confident in what my frequency selections are. So 28,305 and up should be good. So I think I need to go, no, we're 29. How high does it go? 20? You know, I think I'm going to stay in the novice area. So that's below 28.5. So 28.3 to 28.5. Let's see here. So if you hit tune, you move your cursor. Looks like it times out. Yeah, good. Okay, that's nice. All right, so somewhere in here is actually where I'm going to operate. I should have checked SWR there instead. Take it back to single sideband. 1.1, 1.2, even better. Okay. Let me see. Let's see if there's anything around here. I don't know if you can change the width of the pan adapter and waterfall. This does have both. That's just noise. Okay, I'm going to check real quick to make sure, see if there's any activators on 10 meter right now. The other thing I should do is, I'm just gonna get my log set up first because I can use portable logger and see who's spotted at the same time. I'll quickly update my references though. All right, so let's add Parks on the Air, Fort Yargo, back. That should be all I need other than setting up frequency when I start activating, but let me see who is around. So 10 meters is supposed to be pretty good into Europe at the moment, but let me just see who we have. So we've got quite a bit of CW. We've got some single sideband though. Let's go up to, oh, it even goes quicker if you tune quickly. That's pretty nice. 330. 6 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Let's go 360. I had no idea it was going to be so nice out today. But it isn't very nice. Okay, I don't hear anything there either. Actually, there's two activators on 360. Oh, nope, same one. It's Worldwide Flora and Fauna and POTA. All right, we got 385. All right, there was something else down here. Let's see what that was. Where did they go? I don't see it. I love this display. I don't know what all it's telling me on the right side there. Oh, we're still on singles or CW. Let me go. That's 360, I believe. 85. I didn't hear anything even in CW though, so I don't think there was anybody there. Let's see, we've got a Canadian station on 438. Oh, there's somebody. Yeah, okay, there's several things going on up there. Good deal. Okay, so we got some activity up there. Maybe that's where I need to be. And that was it, other than a European station up at the very top end. That might be a placeholder because it's too high. Or maybe their band allocation is a little different. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to check again to make sure, but I think novice ends, oh no, novice ends at 500. I said that earlier. Okay, so maybe let me go up there and see what that station is. See if by chance I can hear them. Ah. I want to check SWR up there. I don't know if there maybe is a way to check SWR without plugging in a key, but 1.3, okay. We're still good up there. There's definitely a couple of stations right around here. Yeah. Let me get that guy. See if I can get my log set up here quick. Let's see, 28, 495. Okay.
I'm well, Charles. I'm well, my friend, and I'm not working. I'm well, okay. Thank you for the new band, Charles. We have the 20 now, 10 meters in your Super 59 plus, can you tell?
What I see here is I think my transmit, nope, that might be receive filter. Oh, okay. I don't know how to change the transmit width. I'm not going to worry about it, but maybe I can't change it anyway.
They are all contact 10 meters, but I not participate because I'm working.
This could be fun. I'm going to get my own frequency here in a minute, but I'm going to see if I can hunt this guy real quick.
My last day was the work this year because I go to vacation and only the next year I back to the work again. Charles.
I think I'm going to move away. This guy's wanting to rag chew, it seems. Let me see, there's somebody right down here. No, maybe not. Oh, let's just go somewhere right in here. Is the frequency in use? November 5, Fox Yankee. All right, we are on 2.8. That wasn't the right frequency I had typed in anyway. 475. Is the frequency in use? November 5, Fox Yankee. All right, let me get spotted here. And I assume this thing has a memory. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to call. All right, self-spotting, QRV, QRP, 28475. Is the frequency in use? November 5, Foxtrot Yankee. All right, here we go. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee. This is November 5, Fox Yankee for Parks on the Air at US 2177 Fort Yargo State Park. CQ POTA, November 5, Fox Yankee. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee. This is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, Fort Yargo State Park. November 5, Foxtrot Yankee, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Fox Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. SWR still looks good. Power seems to be around 10 where I set it, so it seems happy with the 12 volt LiPo battery as opposed to a LiFePo 4 with a little higher voltage. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. We will see if we get a contact. I think most of 10 meters is going to be DX anyway, so I'm not sure how good of a plan this is, but we will continue calling. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, Fort Yargo State Park. November 5, Foxtrot Yankee, CQ POTA. Might as well enjoy the view, huh? CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. I'm going to find myself on 20 meters here real quick. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. Okay, we're going to 20 meters. Oops, too fast, there we go. Turn that volume down.
1080 Northwest Switzerland, roger.
Is the frequency in use, November 5 Fox Yankee. And we might be a little high. I hear something goofy there. It's actually a good bit of activity on 20 meter. Yeah, there's something right there. Is the frequency in use, November 5 Fox Yankee. Is the frequency in use, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee. Is the frequency in use, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee. Is the frequency in use, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee. All right, nothing heard. I got my spot updated just now. CQ POTA, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177 Fort Yargo State Park. November 5 Foxtrot Yankee, CQ POTA. Somebody right above me, it looks like. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177 Fort Yargo State Park. November 5 Foxtrot Yankee, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
Kilo 8 Golf Quebec.
Kilo 8 Golf Quebec, you're 5-7 here in US 2177, QSL.
QSL, you're also 5-7 West Virginia.
Thanks so much for being out there, Terry. 7-3.
7-3.
CQ POTA, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
Golf 5 Romeo Mike Yankee.
Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Mike Yankee, you're 5-7 at US 2177, QSL.
Roger, you are 5-5 Lima Alpha.
5-5 Lima Alpha, thanks so much, Steve. 7-3. CQ POTA, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at Kilo, your US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5 Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
Alpha India 5 Kilo Delta.
Alpha India 5, Kilo Delta, I've got you 5-5 here at US 2177, QSL.
QSL, have you about a 4343 Tango X-ray QSL?
4-3 in Texas, thanks so much for being out there, Bubba, 7-3.
Thanks for picking me up. Have a great activation and a wonderful Christmas holidays.
QSL, Merry Christmas to you, 7-3. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. Christmas is next week. I feel like that snuck up on us. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
Kilo 2, Charlie Bravo, November.
Kilo 2, Charlie Bravo, November. I've got you 5-5 here in the park, QSL.
QSL, 58 in New Jersey.
5-8 New Jersey, thanks so much for being out there, 7-3.
Okay.
CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. Whiskey 2, Quebec, Mike, India, again. Is there a Whiskey 2 station out there again?
Whiskey 2, Quebec, Mike, India, W2, Queen, Mexico, Italy. You are 5-5 into my 2 parks when you're ready.
Whiskey 2, Quebec, Mike, India. I am 5-5. You're also about a 5-5, maybe a little bit less. I'm ready for your parks. Go ahead.
Park numbers 1611, 1611, and 6544. 6544. QSL?
1611 6544. QSL. Hey, thanks so much for being out there. Have fun with your activation. Merry Christmas, 7-3. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
November 3, X-ray Lima Sierra.
November 3, X-ray Lima Sierra. I've got you 5-9 here in the park, QSL.
QSL, 59 Pennsylvania, 73.
5-9 PA, thanks so much, 7-3. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Alpha Charlie.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Alpha Charlie, 5-9 here in the park, QSL.
Roger, I've got you about a 5-7 in the Missouri, Mike Oscar. Thanks for the park, 7-3.
Thanks so much for being out there, 7-3. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, November 5, Fox Yankee, QRZ. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177, CQ POTA.
Whiskey 9er, Tango, Bravo, Zulu.
Whiskey 9 again.
Whiskey 9er, Tango, Bravo, Zulu.
Whiskey 9 Tango Bravo Zulu. Tom, I've got you about a 5-9 here in the park. QSL.
QSL 5-9, Southern Wisconsin, Whiskey India.
5-9 Wisconsin. Thanks so much for being out there. 7-3 QRZ. I know there was another station. CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA.
Whiskey Delta 8, Oscar Romeo Bravo.
Whiskey Delta 8, Oscar Romeo Bravo. I've got you 5-4 here in the park. QSL.
QSL. Currently, you're about a 5-2, 52 Joshua into Eastern Ohio, Oscar Hotel.
I'll take the 5-2 in Ohio. Thanks so much for being out there, Seth. 7-3.
7-3, all the best with your activation.
CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. Or 9 contacts in. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. That's almost 7 minutes. 8 minutes since first QSL.
1-2-4-4-3-2-1.
CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA.
Whiskey Romeo 2, Bravo.
Whiskey Romeo 2 Bravo. I've got you about a 5-7 here in the park. QSL.
Roger. You're 5-9 plus 5 dB up here in northwestern New Jersey, over.
QSL, hey, thanks so much for being out there. 7-3.
7-3, thanks very much. WRQB.
CQ POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. That's 10. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. I'd like to get one more, and I think I'm going to switch to CW here. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA. CQ POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. CQ POTA.
Kilo 9, Whiskey Zulu.
Sierra Delta Echo.
Kilo 9 Whiskey Zulu, I've got you 5-9 here in the park. QSL.
Roger, 5-9, Indiana.
5-9 Indiana, thanks so much for being out there. 7-3. November 5, Foxtrot Yankee, CQ POTA.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Sierra Delta Echo.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Sierra Delta Echo, I've got you a 5-7 here in the park. QSL.
Roger, I got you about a 5-5 into Arkansas.
5-5 in Arkansas, I'll take it. Thanks so much for being out there. 7-3. Siki POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. Siki POTA. Siki POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. Siki POTA.
Kilowatt Golf 5, Echo Golf.
Kilo Golf 5, Echo Golf. I've got you a 5-7 here in US 2177. QSL?
QSL to 57. You're also 57 here into Illinois off the back of the beam.
5-7 Illinois off the back of the beam. Hey, thanks so much for being out there. Have fun. 7-3.
All right, 73. Have fun.
Siki POTA, this is November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. Siki POTA.
Whiskey 3, Juliet Alpha Whiskey.
Whiskey 3, Juliet Alpha Whiskey. I've got you 5-7 here at US 2177. QSL?
All right, Josh, appreciate that. I've got you 4-4. 4-4 right now, Pennsylvania.
4-4 PA. Thanks so much for being out there. 7-3. Siki POTA, November 5, Foxtrot Yankee at US 2177. Siki POTA. I'll let that one sit because I want to work some CW. I think I'm addicted. It's been too long though also. Okay, so we need to move. Look at all that activity. Move down the band. You know, I never checked SWR over there. Let's see, I want to be somewhere in here. Is 6-3 open? Look at that. 063 CW. Even changes mode for you. That's fantastic. Sebastian has done a really good job with this portable logger app. I think every release it gets just a little bit more refined. Okay, now I don't know that there's a memory on this radio. I can't speculate one way or the other because I just have no idea. I don't see any obvious way to bring up menu or bring up memory. I didn't see it in the menu, and just touching the menu button changes the speaker output. Power, IF attenuator, this is frequency. RIT, this is AM, FM mode, CW, SSB, and this is memory versus VFO. And this, I believe, is just VFOA, VFOB. So, again, maybe there's memory. I don't normally use a CW memory anyway. I would like to try it if I knew it had it. I just don't know. So, we're not going to use memory. Let's see here. We need to change that though. Huh. I would like that side tone to be a little bit louder, but let me check power again too. Again, I'm using the SP4 from N0SA. Really like this key. Looks like we got spotted on the RBN right away, so that's useful. I need to slow down a little bit. I don't know how to do that. It's probably easier than this. Yeah. It's not going to be a filter. Oh, you know what? It might be. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Oh, that's too slow. Okay. That was not. All right, so the camera stopped. I'm not really sure why. I still got storage space. I still have battery, so I'm not certain what happened there, but anyway, we progress. I've got 25 QSOs, a rate of 53 Q per hour for the last 10. So working a pile up, I just called AS to figure out what was going on in the camera here, so I'm gonna call again, but I'm pretty sure I've called CQ 3 times and then worked a pile up. So of course that's a lot of fun. Actually, I need to check here real quick. I invited a buddy out, and he's gonna get back to me on whether or not he can come. Okay, he may not. Yeah, he may not be able to come. That's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna call CQ and work a few more, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But man, is it nice out here. Oh, he came up late. I don't think I had the call sign right. Oh, it's 5F. I didn't get that right. That was not right. K9 BRS? Okay, that's 29 Qs. I think I'm happy. I could probably work a while, but I'm gonna get the radio. So it is the latest firmware, 1.7. I had big concerns that this would not do well on CW because that is what I have heard often about this radio. Now, again, version 1.7, which is the latest as of December of 2024. I didn't have any problems with it keying. Any problems I may or may not have had were most likely related to my key and or my keying ability. I didn't have any problems with the radio as far as CW goes. It's not the greatest CW receiver, I would say. Working a pile up, I'm not hearing well between the different stations, which personally I don't in general, but I know several of my other QRP radios, I can pick out signals amongst each other quite a bit easier. So I don't know what that really means for this radio. What I do know is I'm quite happy with its function in CW. So take that for what it's worth. I'm certainly not a CW expert. I mostly just have a lot of fun with it. But if I need a CW rig, I'm not shying away from this. I really liked it. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and find out maybe some things have changed with newer firmware, or maybe I'm just not picky. I don't know. Again, this is the original hardware with the upgraded firmware board, which brought it to 1.5 maybe, and then I downloaded and uploaded into the radio 1.7. So I don't really know exactly what that means other than this is an original with the newer board and the latest firmware as of December 2024. I'm happy with the way it operates CW. Single sideband did just fine for me as well. I expected slightly better reports coming back, but again, I haven't been running single sideband in over a year, probably a year and a half at this point. So maybe I'm a little out of tune there, but it seems like my reports coming back were not quite as high as I would expect. Again, that's anecdotal at best, so don't take that for too much. Very happy with it though. I really enjoyed running the radio today, single sideband and CW. This is a fantastic radio for running digital, which I did not do today. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll pull up the FX-4CR or whatever it is. There's an app for Apple, which I believe I can run to run FT8 with this radio. But this thing has Vox control over Bluetooth, so you can run this with an antenna plugged in and power, and then use your phone to run FT8, I believe. So maybe I'll play around with that here before I get going. But what I understand is that this radio works really well for that purpose. So all around, SSB, CW, running digital, and then it runs AM, FM as well, which I'm not going to do today. I might have to pick up one of these radios. I really like this thing. I've come very close to buying one several times, and y'all know I don't need any more radios. I really like this thing. This doesn't have the upgraded end plates that are raised, nor does it have the cooling upgrade, which I don't know that I personally would want that on my radio. I'm not going to run this thing at the full 20 watts out. I ran CW at 10 watts, actually. I ran this at 10 watts today. I need to mark myself QRT here. Let me do that real quick. Oops, QRT, spot QRT. Okay. I'm happy with this radio. I think I'm going to have to get one. I'll probably just find myself a used one that hopefully has the upgraded board, but is original with, I don't like the raised side plates on my radios in general. I think they'll be fine on this one, but in general, I don't really care for that. So I would love to find this exact radio. this version, being the original with the upgraded board and not the raised sides, no cooling fan. So I might be I might be in the market, or maybe I'll have to tell Carlos he's gonna have to wait a little bit longer before he gets his radio back. Anyway, much appreciate you, Carlos, sending this to me. We've got the new board swapped in there for you. Got the firmware upgraded, and as far as I can tell, I need to confirm this before I send it back to Carlos, but I believe you goes through and sets up the power bias as well as the frequency, temperature compensated frequency oscillator, TXCO. I believe he sets up the offset for that on the board. So the new board I swapped in should have already had that set up. It had values and everything, so I assume those were okay. But I'll probably put this on the bench and check power on all of the bands in case there needs to be an adjustment, and then I'll check frequency on it as well against another source. I've got a GX3, I believe it's called, the Elecraft source, frequency source. So I'll do that before I send it back, but I think you actually does that before he sends out those boards. I know all the new ones are that way, so I would assume he does that with the standalone boards he sent out as replacements as well. Anyway, very happy with this. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to say 7.3 for now, but I am going to pull up Bluetooth and see if I can get this thing to run digital. And if that's the case, you'll see me back here in just a few minutes. But if not, that'll be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Reach out with questions and go out and play some radio. Thanks so much. 7.3.